Good morning, angels. The High Priestess just came out. I haven't done a traditional tarot reading in a while just because I've been recovering from everything going on in the United States, just trying to get my composure back, transmuting the energy for the collective. It's been a super intense couple weeks, energetically. But I'm excited to say I got a new deck. And I'm excited to read the energy because there's definitely a lot of messages coming in for me. I have been pretty much inundated with spiritual messages the last few weeks. It's been a lot, but it's exciting. There's a lot of different ways to look at this moment. Some people might choose to look at it through fear, the lens of fear. Some people might choose to look at it the way that I see it, which is that we signed up for this. We've been waiting for this particular moment for millennia. Those of us who know that we're old souls and that we've been around the block a time or two, or 10 or 12 or 100, and we're ready to do this thing. The Nine of Cups, the wish fucking fulfillment card, 111 on my timer. Thank you, Spirit. This new deck, I'm obsessed with it. I'll put the name of it in the, this is the first time I've used it, so I'll put the name of it in the description box because I don't have it near me. Trying something new. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? Okay. The Tower. Oh, no, the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Okay. Yeah, y'all, we got some big level ups here. Big time level ups. For those of you that have been sacrificing the King of Pentacles, are you freaking kidding me? This is some serious boss energy right here. Some serious abundance. I'm in shock a little bit. The Queen of Wands in reverse with the Emperor. Wait, I thought we already got the Emperor. And the Nine of Wands. Now I'm really confused. That's right. Okay, I forgot. This deck has a female version of every male higher figure, which I love, and I didn't take any of them out because I really wanted to play with them. And the two emperors came out. That's pretty fucking cool. God, this deck, I'm obsessed. I'm a painter, so I just think these are the coolest fucking thing ever. All right, so let's take a look. So sorry, I don't really have my normal setup. I'm just trying something new, and it's not exactly. There's some limitations, okay? But the most important thing to know is that some of you guys you're so powerful, okay? You've got the two emperors, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, which is a super powerful queen. But it's in reverse, so I feel like some of you guys are still learning to step into your power. You're still learning that you have all these beautiful, brilliant colors to show off. Sorry about that glare. These peacock feathers and this sunflower show me that you have a lot to offer. There's a lot inside of you that you haven't been sharing even with yourself potentially. It's time for you to step out and really showcase who you are. A lot of you guys are being called into service, into leadership roles, clearly with the Emperor coming out twice. A lot of you guys are mystics, I'm hearing. You're spiritual. You're here to awake people spiritually. Okay, there's a lot of different views out there, and I represent a lot of different things because I'm very multifaceted. I have a lot of different facets to my personality. And anybody who knows me knows that I contradict myself every 5 seconds with the things that I like and the things that I believe. But that's because I'm meant to reach a large collective of people who don't all fit into the categories I fit into. They fit into one, but not all of them. And so you guys might be stepping into your power as a leader. Clearly, you're meant to, with the Emperor twice and the King of Pentacles. You're meant to step into your leadership role. You're meant to be a beacon. I say this all the time, beacon of light for others, because things are dark right now. Okay? Things are really, I'm so confused. Okay. I was holding up the wrong card earlier, my bad. I was holding up the Nine of Wands instead of the Emperor, but oh well. In any case, you guys are meant to share your light, okay? You're meant to share your gifts. And a lot of you guys know that you're gifted, but you're afraid to share them. Or there's some part of you that's still trying to convince yourself that you're not. This could be spiritual gifts. This could be talent, abilities. Maybe you are a singer, a closeted singer, or a closeted artist. Maybe you think that you're terrible at X, Y, or Z because you never really tried it. And then you sit down and try it and you realize that you've been good at it this whole time. You just never really gave it a chance. Spirit's asking you to step into your creativity, to step into your power. You've got a wish fulfillment coming in, but you do have the Nine of Wands, which is the card I didn't put a name to because I didn't even see that. I don't know what happened there, but beautiful card. I think I was just too distracted by the incredible illustrations. The two nines represent the end of a cycle, and also on this makeshift table that I'm using, it's a box, there's a number 999 on the back, and I noticed it earlier. We're at the end of a cycle, okay? We're at the beginning of a new cycle. We're going to be seeing a lot of symptoms of the ending of the old cycle. A lot of people think that that's because we're getting deeper entrenched into it, but we're not. We're actually coming to the end of it, but that's when it kind of shows off. It's like a big show, a big fireworks show to showcase what that period was like before we enter the new one. So I'm not going to talk about politics, but for those of you in the United States know that we had some pretty big changes recently, and a lot of people think that this is doomsday, that this is the end. Really, it's the beginning. But we're gonna be faced with some demons along the way. And also, this is the card, the Wounded Warrior card, which just represents having like thorns out, having a little bit of a prickle to you. So it might be a little harder for people to try to approach you when you're in this energy because you're intimidating to them, or you might actually be handling things in an aggressive way, or you know what I mean, pushing people away. Spirit's asking you to remember that you're safe right now, that you're actually in the palm of God's hands. And I didn't know it was going to say that. It's all channeled through me. It's so beautiful. You're in the palm of God's hands. You don't need to have your prickles out. You don't need to have your prickles out. You don't need to put your thorns on, because you're in the palm of God's hands. And again, if you don't resonate with the word God, just enter in whatever name resonates for you personally. You're about to come into some, I heard comeuppance. Okay, you're about to come into some gold, I'm hearing. So I know not everybody even realizes the value of gold anymore. But maybe you're going to be literally inheriting like some gold bars, or who knows, a vault full of gold for those of you that are lucky enough. But for some of you, it's just going to be, I heard your ideas are gold. Okay, this could be like the Midas touch in the most positive way, where everything you touch turns to gold. Okay, so you could be an entrepreneur and you could start a business and it could just take off against all odds. And you know what I mean? There could be something that you start, you're a beginner at it, and you just succeed at it immediately. And other people around you who've been doing it for decades are like, seriously? Really? Because your energy is worth the weight in gold, is what I'm hearing. All right, I'm going to switch decks. Reluctantly, I might add. They're a little distracting, I'm not going to lie. I have to get a little bit more familiar with them first. Take a deep breath, release anything that isn't serving you. Recognize that this moment is only what you make it. So we're not in control of what's going on around us, but we are in control of our own lives and who we are, how we show up, and how much we're willing to ask for help, how much we're willing to put ourselves out there. We can't experience a lot of the miracles that some of us are hoping for if we don't ask God for them, if we don't open ourselves up to receive them. A lot of us are in a wounded energy that's pretty much rejecting anything that tries to come in on a subconscious level. So even if you're not aware that you're doing it, you might be pushing things and people away. All right, Spirit's asking you to open your heart, bring in some balance. Okay, the Queen of Wands again. You guys are shining. You don't need to be on the defense because you guys are shining. You're meant to shine right now. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be appreciated for all the things that you offer. Okay, Spirit, what else do we need to know? Take another deep breath and release anything that doesn't serve you. We're heading into some turbulent times, I'm hearing. It's going to be turbulent because we're riding the waves out of the era we were just in, into this new era. There is going to be turbulence. Brace yourselves. Okay, the Star. With the fucking 10 of Cups. Wow. Hold on, let me put this down. The Star, the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So now you got the Queen and the King, which is, really, I don't have this thing set up correctly today. I really just like practically rolled out of bed, put on a cool shirt, and came and did this. So I'm not entirely surprised, but anyway, you got some good news coming in, you guys. Happily ever after. You know, this is happy family, emotional fulfillment, having all your cups filled, feeling. Yeah, you got the 9 and the 10 of Cups now. you guys are heading for some seriously beautiful times. Again, this is your decision. A lot of you guys are in a wounded place. You're not going to be able to invite this in. Okay, this is only for those that have done the work internally, that know that they're worthy now, that know that they've healed, that that they've done the work to rebalance and cleanse their energy. Okay, and some of us have been doing this work for a long fucking time. Doesn't necessarily have to take a long time if you're really dedicated, but you have to dedicate yourself if you really want this outcome. So this is not going to be for everyone, or this is going to be for you at some future date when you decide to finally start doing that, okay? You guys are going to know, only you know what journey you're on. And for those of you that have been doing the work, you've been looking at it like, hello, I'm ready for this to start taking off. Well, look at that. It is. It's taking off. This is a fucking abundant card, okay? You've got the king and the queen now. You've got stability. You've got financial abundance. You've got the means, I'm hearing, to fulfill whatever it is that you've been working on. Let's not forget that gold that we saw with the King of Pentacles. That's real, that has real value, you know? A dollar changes, it fluctuates. It's really just paper. Sometimes it's electronic. Sometimes it doesn't even exist. It's just an intangible, you know, idea of something. Gold is real. It's tangible. You can put your fingers on it. The point is that you're about to have some real stability, okay? Much like this antler, these antlers are so big. It's like this isn't a seasoned buck. You know, this buck has been around for a time or two. This buck has fought some battles. It's sturdy, it's strong, it's stable. You're about to come into a whole new era where you are shining like the beacon that you are, where you have your soul family surrounding you. But don't forget, you're not going to call on your soul family until you step into your power, until you step into who you truly are. If you're still working at Walmart or some job that doesn't deserve you, even if it is a high-paying, high-status job, a job that drains you of all your vital essence, this isn't going to come in for you. You might have that gold in the bank, but you're not going to have the gold in your heart. You're not going to be ready to accept all the gifts that God has for you, okay? And don't forget that what I channeled, you're in God's hands right now. You don't need to put up all your defenses, okay? That's an old paradigm programming that you need to release right now. This is the time to release it. We're heading into some seriously new, I'm not an astrologer, but we just headed in like Pluto and Aquarius again. Anyway. Back last year, it went into Aquarius, and then it like went retrograde, and it's back. And according to everyone that I've spoken to about this, we're about to head into some seriously new territory. Okay, innovation, just dreams coming true energy, tables turning in drastic ways that are going to surprise everyone. This is a period that we're not going to forget, is what I'm hearing. This is an unforgettable period of time. And we're going to dictate how it pans out for us based on the thoughts and projections we put out. So if we're like, oh, that's a bunch of bullshit, then it will be for you. You're just going to attract more bullshit. And that's your call. But if you're like, you know what, I'm fucking ready, I believe. Part of my job is to get on here and help people believe in miracles again, help people believe in magic. There was a reason why I felt so drawn to watching all those Disney movies as a kid and playing out these romantic fantasies in my head that involved all kinds of dreams coming true. Because I am a beacon of light. I'm here to spread magic and joy. A lot of you guys are too, but you're too busy getting in your head. You're too busy letting some other people tell you what is real and what's not. Family members who don't believe in magic, who are like, that's not realistic. Fuck realistic. They don't know that we create our own reality. If we say it's not realistic, boom, it's not realistic. But if we say that we believe in miracles, that we believe that we're in God's hands, that anything can happen, that's when that ultimate happiness comes in. So keep believing in your dreams. Keep believing that anything is possible, and keep pouring into yourself. All right, invest in yourself, invest in your healing. I do offer private readings and mentorship and other things that I'm not sure if I'm going to be offering them forever. I have a feeling Spirit's going to start having me have a very different title. So if those are things that you want, feel free to reach out through my website, sacredmuseproject.com. You got Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Boom. Believe in miracles. Believe that it's possible. Don't lose focus. Don't let other people throw you off. If you wonder why I walked away from 99.9% of the people from my past, really everyone, is because they were taking me off track. They were telling me that I couldn't do it. They didn't believe in me. Sacred space, nemetona. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. You can connect to the divine right here within yourself. You don't need to go to a sacred space. You don't even need to create an altar, but Spirit wants you to dedicate yourself more to this path, to your healing, okay? to your devotion, your devotional practice. Again, whether you call this devotional energy God, the universe, source, your angels, ancestors. I work with Archangel Michael and Metatron personally. I didn't know anything about them before I started doing this work, but they've come to me by name and named themselves, so now I know that they're with me. So if that resonates for you, call on your archangels, call on your ancestors, call on your guardian angels, because I believe that we all have some. And this is really a time to buckle down and get to work. Work hard. Put your head down, block out everything that's noise in your way, and just know that whatever you're working toward can happen. And it will, if you stay focused, driven, and you believe that it's true. Okay? I fucking love you. Keep going. Oh, and if you want to join us for the extended reading, you can become a member through YouTube or Patreon. I'll put the links in the description box and in the comments. But either way, I love you.